Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, introduce my name Wiwi, kelas di 10, semester 2, NIM 19100061741. Here I will do things. The first, I will describe my two friends. The second, I will read the strong about Rapunzel in English and Indonesian. Okay, go strong to the first one. I will describe my two friends. My friend first named Marlin. His person is characterized by having simple and strike head forward. Apparently, his body shape is red the short. His height is long and straight. His skin is brownish or the can called sweet black. Diligent and thanks why many people like it. He is also a smart kid. He already I think of my own brother when he met the lieutenant. We were always together. That is strong story. Of my first friends. My school friends, the name Sari Ramayanti, characterizes her body. His body is not too low and not too high. His weight horse has a sharp nose. His has a temperamental character and is a bit angry, but his skin and cool. He is also my friend from my childhood until now, and now I'm also in the same campus with him. Our relation, his style going well until now. Okay, that is a short story about my two friends. The second one, I will tell you the story of Rapunzel in English and Indonesian. Good luck listening. Rapunzel. There were once a man and woman who had lodging in fine fields for Iceland. At legend, the woman hoped and good words about to grant her desire. The people in her little window at the back of three house from which I spelled garden couple vision, with words full of the most beautiful flowers and herbs. It first however crowned by a hill wall, and no one dared to go into because it belonged to an anchor's wow and great people and first dead by all the world. One day the woman was standing by his window and looking down into the garden. When she saw an bed with first plan with the most beautiful Rapunzel, and it looked so fresh and grand that she longed for it, and the great desires to add some. The desert inside every day, and she now that she could not get any of it. She quit painted away and looked pale and miserable. Her husband first alarmed and asked what I let their wife are shepherd if can get some of the rampion which is the garden big or horse to earth. I healthy. The man who loved her stronger than let the wife bring her some of the rampions, this left in course the will I will in the twinkling of the evening he came bright down over the world into the garden of the Angsters. Hastily clawed I head of the rampion and to in his wife. Him at dance made her assault of it and idle with much relish she. However, like in so much so very much the next day she logged off the angry times and more the before if hours to have encouraged her husband marched once more dancer into the garden in the gloom of evening together he let himself down again, but with an heart run down the wheel, the heart trembled afraid, for he saw the angry standing before him. How canst thou dare, said she with angry look, the scan into my garden, and steal my rampion like a tree? Thou shalt search of it. Ah, answered he, let fairy take the pills of the Jews. I only made up my mind to do it. Out of next my wife saw your rampion of the window, and the infant searched and longed for in the sword have that if she had not got some to add then the angrest floored her angry to be softened and said to him if the class be a stone said I will allow the to take away with the as Mars Rampion is strong in only I make one condition towards give me the slit word my wife will bring into the world it shall be well cried I will wait care for in like mother the man in his terror conscious to evening to evening and when in the woman was brought to bed the incredulous appearance the warns give the self the name of Rapunzel and look it away with her. Rapunzel grew into the heart's beautiful cried beneath the sun. When she was travelled years old, the encourages short hairs the into outward which lay in forest and her night strangers no door but guided and the top was a little window. When the anchoress went to go in, she placed herself behind it in the cried, Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down your hair to me. Rapunzel and magnificent long hair went as spun gold, and when she heard the voice of the angry hair, she of the stained her brained stress, and the brained trees won the round one of the hook of the window above, and then the hair fell 20 hours down, and the anchoress clambered up by it. After year of two in come to pass the king son run through in the forest and went by the flowers the hair heard a song where so cramming the headstrong style and listening the words Rapunzel were in her slow to the first her time in letting her sweet voice resort. The king's son went to climb up to her and look for the door of the tower but none was to be found. He ran home but the singing had as deeply thought had his heart the every day he went out into the forest and listening to it answerwards his was torn standing behind in tree he saw then an exorcist came tree and he read to the scream. Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down your hair. The Rapunzel let down the branch of hair, and the Enceladus clambered up to her. If then is the ladder by which one mounts, I will for once try my fortune, said he, and the next day, when it began to grow dark, he ran to the tower and cried, Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down your hair. Immediately the hair fell down, and the king's son clambered up. At first Rapunzel first trembled furious when a man's crown in her eyes had never yet come to the hair, but the king's son began to talk to her quite like a friend, and told her that his heart had been so strange that it had let him have no rest, and he had been forced to see her. The Rapunzel lost her far, and when he asked her if she would take him for her husband, and she saw that he was young and handsome, the stone, he will love me more than all them gold dwellers, and she said yes, and her hand in his, she said, I will once go away with thee, but I do not know how to get down. Bring with the asking of sleep every time the tour comes, and I will wear leather with a there when the is ready is well described, and do about the take in me on the horse. The great day until the time he should come to her very evening, for the old woman came by day. They encouraged the maker nothing of this, until once Rapunzel said to her, Tell me, damn God her in heavens, that you are so much heavier for me to drop up than the young king's son. He is with me in a moment. A tongue with shield, shrieked the incredulous stress what I do here. The say I thought I had spreaded the from all the world, and ye don't hurt they shivered me. The hair angry cells of Rapunzel, beautiful stress were the trace round her left hands. Caesar's apron skirts with the rag, and snap the word cut off the lovely branch lay in the ground, and she was so pregnant that she took poor Rapunzel into the desert, where she had to labor in great grief and misery. On the same day, how fevered the striped court Rapunzel, the entrance is the evening, first the bearings of a fire, with she hand cut off the hook of window, and when the king some come and cried, Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down your hair. She let her down. The king so scared, but he did not freeze his desert Rapunzel above, but the scriveness wow gazed at him with wicked and venomous looks. Aha! Still cried, mentioning toward fate their desert, but the beautiful brick is no longer sinking in the nets. The can has got in and will scratch out the eyes as well. Rapunzel is lost. The tea worldwide never see her more. The king's son was beside himself with pain, and in his desert in left down from tower he screamed with his left, but the thrones in which he fell precious his eyes. He wandered, withered, bleeding about the forest, and nothing both rose and breathed and did nothing but lament and wept over the loss of his dear wife. Thrice he roamed above the misery of storm years, and the lakes come to the desert with Rapunzel with the twins to with shield hand given breath. A boy and girl live in weak sturdiness. He heard a force the it said met or familiar to him. He went to girls in the in where he approached Rapunzel know him and fell on his neck and wept. Two of her tears winded his eyes, and the grave clan again, and he clothed she with the hours before he led her to his kingdom, where he was joyful, cry referred in the lived for a long time after heavy and coinage. Oke, in Indonesia. Pernah ada seorang pria dan wanita yang telah lama berharap untuk memiliki anak. Akhirnya wanita itu berharap bahwa Tuhan akan mengabulkan keinginannya. Orang-orang ini memiliki jendela kecil di bagian belakang rumah mereka dari mana sebuah taman yang indah dapat dilihat, yang penuh dengan bunga dan tumbuhan yang paling indah, namun dikelilingi oleh tembok tinggi dan tidak ada yang berani masuk ke dalamnya karena itu memiliki seorang Einstein yang memiliki kekuatan besar dan ditakuti oleh seluruh dunia. Suatu hari wanita itu berdiri di dekat jendela ini dan melihat ke bawah ke kebun. Ketika dia melihat tempat tidur yang ditanami dengan Rapunzel yang paling indah, Rapunzel, dan itu tampak begitu segar dan hijau sehingga dia merindukannya dan memiliki yang terbesar keinginan untuk makan. Keinginan ini mengingatkan setiap hari, dan ketika dia tahu bahwa dia tidak bisa mendapatkannya, dia merasa agak pucat dan tampak pucat dengan sengsara. Kemudian suaminya terkejut dan berkata, "Apa yang engkau lakukan, istri tercinta?" Jawabnya, "Jika aku tidak bisa mendapatkan beberapa rampion yang ada di taman belakang rumah kita untuk dimakan, aku akan mati." Pria itu yang mencintainya berpikir, lebih baik, lebih cepat daripada memberikan istrimu mati, bawakan dia sedikit demi sedikit dirimu sendiri, biarlah harganya apapun yang kamu mau. Di senja hari, dia memanjat dinding ke taman sang X-Rays, buru-buru mencengkram segenggam penuh rampai dan membawanya ke istrinya. Dia segera membuat salad untuk dirinya sendiri dan memakan dengan sangat senang. Dia bagaimanapun sangat menyukai sangat banyak sehingga hari berikutnya dia merindukan 3 kali lebih banyak dari sebelumnya. Jika dia harus beristirahat, suaminya harus sekali lagi turun ke taman. Oleh karena itu, di malam yang suram dia mengecewakan dirinya lagi. Tetapi ketika dia memanjat tembok, dia sangat takut karena dia melihat Encrenes berdiri di depan. "Bagaimana kamu berani," kata dengan ekspresi marah, "untuk turun ke kebun saya dan mencuri rampion saya seperti pencuri? Engkau harus menderita karenanya." "Ah," jawabannya, biar belas kasihan menggantikan keadilan. Saya hanya memutuskan untuk melakukan karena kebutuhan." Istri saya melihat rampion ada di jendela dan merasa sangat merindukan bahwa ia akan mati jika ia tidak punya beberapa untuk dimakan. Kemudian Tris membiarkan amarahnya melunak dan berkata kepadanya, "Jika kasus seperti yang Anda katakan, saya akan mengizinkan Anda untuk mengambil dengan sebanyak rampion yang ada, layaninya. Hanya saya membuat satu syarat. Anda harus memberikan syarat-syarat anak yang akan dibawa istrimu ke dunia. Itu akan dirawat dengan baik dan saya akan merawatnya seperti seorang ibu." Pria yang ketakutan itu menyetujui segalanya, dan ketika wanita itu dibawakan ke tempat tidur, sang X-Ray segera muncul memberi anak itu nama Rapunzel dan membawanya pergi bersamanya. Rapunzel tumbuh menjadi anak yang paling cantik di bawah matahari ketika dia berusia 12 tahun. Enchantress menutupnya menjadi sebuah menara yang letaknya di hutan dan tidak memiliki tangga ataupun pintu, tetapi di bagian atas ada jendela kecil. Ketika Enchantress ingin masuk, dia menempatkan dirinya di bawahnya dan menangis. Rapunzel, Rapunzel, turunkan rambutmu padaku. Rapunzel memiliki rambut panjang yang indah, halus seperti emas yang dipintal. Dan ketika dia mendengar suara Xrenis, dia membuka ikatan rambutnya yang dikepang, melilitkannya di salah satu kait jendela di atas, dan kemudian rambutnya jatuh 20 L ke bawah dengan Xrenis memanjat olehnya. Setelah 1 atau 2 tahun terjadilah bahwa putra raja berkuda melalui hutan dan melewati menara. Kemudian dia mendengar lagu yang sangat mempesona sehingga dia berdiri diam dan mendengarkan. Ini adalah Rapunzel yang ada dalam kesunyiannya melewatkan waktu dengan membiarkan suaranya yang manis bergema. Putra raja ingin memanjat ke arah dan mencari pintu menara, tetapi tidak ada yang ditemukan. Dia pulang, tetapi nyanyian itu begitu menyentuh hatinya sehingga setiap hari dia pergi ke hutan dan mendengarkannya. Suatu ketika dia berada di belakang sebuah pohon, dia melihat seorang Xrenis datang ke sana, dan dia mendengar bagaimana dia menangis. Rapunzel, Rapunzel, turunkan rambutmu. Kemudian Rapunzel menurunkan kepang rambutnya, dan sang Xrenis memanjat arahnya. Jika itu ada tangga tempat seorang naik, aku akan mencoba peruntunganku untuk sekali, katanya. Dan hari berikutnya ketika hari mulai menjadi gelap, dia pergi ke menara dan menangis. Rapunzel, Rapunzel, turunkan rambutmu. Kemudian Rapunzel menurunkan kepang rambutnya, dan sang Xrenis memanjat ke arahnya. Jika itu adalah tangga tempat seorang naik, aku akan mencoba peruntukanku untuk sekali, katanya. Dan hari berikutnya ketika mulai gelap, dia pergi ke menara dan menangis. Rapunzel, Rapunzel, turunkan rambutmu. Segera rambutnya rontok dan putra raja naik. Pada awalnya Rapunzel sangat ketakutan ketika seorang pria seperti matanya belum pernah melihatnya datang kepadanya. Tetapi putra raja mulai berbicara padanya seperti seorang teman dan mengatakan padanya bahwa hatinya telah sangat terguncang sehingga dia tidak dapat beristirahat dan dipaksa untuk melihatnya. Kemudian Rapunzel kehilangan rasa takut, dan ketika dia bertanya apakah dia mau mengambilnya untuk suaminya, dan dia melihat bahwa dia masih muda dan tampan, dia berpikir dia akan mencintaiku lebih daripada Dame Goldhild yang dulu. Dan dia berkata ya, dan meletakkan tangannya di tangannya. Dia berkata, aku rela pergi bersamamu, tetapi aku tidak tahu bagaimana harus turun. Bawakan segulung sutra padamu setiap kali engkau datang, dan aku akan menemukan tangga dengannya. Dan ketika itu sudah siap, aku akan turun, dan engkau akan membawaku naik kudamu. Mereka sepakat bahwa sampai saat itu ia harus datang kepadanya setiap malam. Karena wanita tua itu datang pada siang hari, sang Xrenis tidak berkomentar mengenai hal ini, sampai suatu ketika Rapunzel berkata kepadanya, katakan padaku, Dame Goldhild, bagaimana hal ini terjadi sehingga kamu jauh lebih berat bagiku untuk menggambarkan dari putra raja muda. Dia bersama denganku sebentar lagi. Ah, engkau anak yang jahat, seru sang Xrenis. Apa yang ku dengar darimu? Saya pikir saya telah memisahkan Anda dari seluruh dunia, namun Anda telah menipu saya. Dalam amarahnya, dia memegangi rambut Rapunzel yang indah, membungkusnya 2 kali di tangan kirinya, mengambil gunting dengan tangan kanan dan memotong, membentak, terputus, dan kepang-kepang indah itu tergeletak di tanah. Dan dia begitu kejam sehingga dia membawa Rapunzel yang malang ke padang pasir di mana harus hidup dan berkesedihan dan penderitaan yang luar biasa. Namun pada hari yang sama ia mengusir Rapunzel. Sang Xrenis di malam hari mengencangkan kepang rambut yang telah dipotong ke kait jendela, dan ketika putra raja datang dan menangis, Rapunzel, Rapunzel, turunkan rambutmu. Dia membiarkan rambutnya jatuh. Putra raja naik, tetapi dia tidak menemukan Rapunzel. Ternyata Rapunzel tersayang di atas, tetapi sang Xrenis yang menatapnya dengan tatapan jahat dan berbisa. Aha, dia menangis mengejek. engkau akan menjemputmu yang tersayang, tetapi burung yang indah itu tidak lagi bernyanyi di dalam sarang. Kucing sudah mendapatkannya dan akan menggaruk mata Anda juga. Rapunzel hilang bagimu, kamu tidak akan pernah melihatnya lagi. Putra raja berada di samping dirinya sendiri dengan rasa sakit. Dan dalam keputusasaan, dia melompat turun dari menara. Dia melarikan diri dengan hidupnya, tetapi duri di mana dia jatuh menusuk matanya. Kemudian dia berkeliaran sangat buta tentang hutan. Tidak makan apa-apa selain akar dan beri, dan tidak melakukan apa-apa selain meratap dan menangis karena kehilangan istrinya tercinta. Karena itu dia berkeliaran dalam kesengsaraan selama beberapa tahun dan akhirnya tiba di padang pasir tempat Rapunzel dengan anak kembar yang melahirkannya. Seorang anak laki-laki dan perempuan hidup berkesengsaraan Dia mendengar suara dan sepertinya begitu akrab baginya sehingga dia pergi ke sana, dan ketika dia mendekat, Rapunzel mengenalnya dan jatuh di lehernya dan menangis. Dua air mata membasahi matanya dan mata itu menjadi jernih lagi dan dia bisa melihat dengan mereka seperti sebelumnya. Dia membawanya ke kerajaannya di mana dia diterima dengan penuh sukacita dan mereka hidup lama setelah itu, bahagia dan puas. Dance about the story of my two friends and the story of Rapunzel from me. If there is a mistake in saying my English, I apologize. Is said. Thank you. Until we meet again. Bye. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.